What's up, world? It's ActionFredo.
It's your boy lcyaheard, and not only is it ActionFredo and lcyaheard, we have a local slap provider on the line with us. Let the world know who you are, where you're calling from, and a little bit about your choice today.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Utah.
Yeah, Jenny from Utah, super slap provider.
Slap provider.
Yes.
4-0. Hopefully this one makes it 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
This one is, I'm excited for this one. This one's a good one.
Okay.
I really trust when you say that because you have given us some of my favorite slaps of all time.
Mm-hmm. Big
so
facts.
When you say that, I just know that it's true.
Yes.
It really is true.
Now,
And I was just gonna say, we've only heard, this will be our fourth MINO song. So we did "Lovin' a Boy," which was a double live performance, and then the "Okie Dokie," I believe. I'm liking him so far. I ain't gonna lie, he's dope to me.
Yeah, I like the element of the live band too. Is that his band?
Oh, what?
Is that his band that we saw him perform with? Or was that just like a one-time performance thing he did with the "Love and the Boy"? I'm not sure if you saw that or not.
I didn't, so I'm not sure.
Okay,
You got to check that one out. He was super fire. He's got a whole band behind him. We don't know. We were asking if that was like his band or if he just happened to be with a band, but check that out and let us know.
Okay, well then.
Got some homework.
cool. Are we getting into this one right now?
Let's do it.
Okay, let me hide the taskbar thing. It's in the way. Taskbar settings. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, let's do this.
숨이 가빠지잖아 샤도 좁아지잖아 눈에 뵈는 게 없어 널 삼킬지 몰라 떠오르네 마구 우리의 담소 알코올에 담겨 추억을 섞어 널 잔뜩 마시고 나 비틀거리고
Whoa. The visuals.
가버려 코빼기도 보이지 않게 이름도 바꾸고 성형도 잔뜩 해서 혹여 잔뜩 취해 널 찾아다닐 때 코앞에 누구도 못 알아보게 금두리보다 내가 포기하게
Oh my gosh.
우린 다칠 게 뻔 여지 주지 말고 컷 기억은 편집 정리되려 해 조증의 파동 위아래로 심해지는 위스키 언더락 내 손에 쥐는 네 계정에 올라오는 의심자가 그래 휘둥그레 눈에 쌈지불이 붙내고 고학자처럼 그래 내가 먼저 도망가자 찢겨진 모양 따라 슬픔이 자리 찾아 굳어지기 전에 나 도망가 내게로부터 멀리 멀리도 갔네 흔적도 없게 뒤 한 번 안 보고 일몰이 되었네
I gotta pause at least once. I
forgot.
I did not want to pause.
Everything about this is 100% slaptastic.
Yeah.
His track presence, I knew it. I knew it. I had to remind Fredo. He was like, "Who we getting on screen with today?" I was like, "Jenny from Utah." He was like, "Oh yeah." His whole demeanor changed. Like he just sat back in the chair, like, "Yeah."
For sure.
The visual. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Like we had to just go through and break down each section because there's so. I don't even know how to make sense of this, and that's why I like it so much. But Buddy is going crazy from a song standpoint, and I like how simple the beat is.
Yeah.
And he could have easily just stayed chilling like he was in the beginning, but then all of a sudden he just starts punching on this thing.
Yeah. And I thought he was more of the R&B type. He's got some bars.
I didn't think he had it in him like that.
He's a combination of both, which is what I love. But I can tell like he likes to compose his music, even though the beat doesn't have like a lot of switch ups or anything. It definitely has the room for a band to jump on this and perform it live.
I agree.
Like I could see some strings and some like an orchestra version of this song.
What were your thoughts the first time you heard it?
That part when he like has that super fast rap, I had to replay that part like after I finished it. I had to go back and replay that part like 3-4 times. I was like, that part. I thought that was cool.
I was trying to read the lyrics. I had to chalk it. I was like, oh, I got to watch this again as soon as we're done.
Yeah, and I can't lie. I'm struggling to watch the visuals and read and listen at the same time. Like the best tracks all do that to me. So I might have to watch this a couple times. I'm going to backtrack even some more. All right, let's continue. Wow.
멀리도 갔네 흔적도 없게 뒤 한번 안 보고 일몰이 되었네 나만 뜨겁게 왔다 갔다 반복해 이별은 romance 사랑은 runaway 특별한 기억을 주면 너는 감동해 다시 안 올 내 맘에 왔다 감이라 정네 그러면 나는 경찰처럼 널 잡으러 갈래 더 구속하기 전에 저 멀리 도망가 눈앞에서 사라져 제발 도망가
Bruh, he got the whip driving on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Man, I might even have to stand just from the production standpoint. Come on, man. Oh, my gosh. It wasn't even that long of a song, but it was perfect. I love everything about this.
Definitely one of my faves.
Yeah, I think I like it more than I even think just because of how wowed I am right now. Like, it's been a while since I've lost full focus. I feel like it's been, a while for us with how many videos we watch could be, a week's time. But like he said, like I'm having to pick and choose. Do I read these lyrics? Do I just sit back and enjoy the song? Do I watch the visual? I was like, man, I don't even know. That was fire. My gosh.
Yeah.
Undefeated. How does it feel to be undefeated? Wow.
Still bringing them. Still got more.
Yes, I know you do.
Actually, he actually has another version of this song as well. He does it on the piano.
Ooh.
Wow.
So, just whenever you should check that out.
Oh, absolutely. No question about that.
Definitely.
Super mega fire.
I'm definitely interested. And I'm glad you said that because I thought you started to say something earlier when I was like, he likes to compose his music. And I was like, yeah, that's probably what you were going to say. Yeah. So I definitely can tell his vibe is super artistic. Like he's the type to be full on, hands on in the production process. Like I want this shot here. I want this shot here. I need this sound in there. And those are the type of artists I like that pay close attention to detail.
Yeah, his whole swag, man. It was kind of giving me like the DPR type vibes, like the DPR live a little bit, but like I'm still trying to figure him out. He's definitely got his own flavor, but it's like he gives me the vibes of like no skip album type, like straight all the way vibing through. And I don't know if you've sat down and listened to a full album, have you, of his?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he kind of gives me that vibe of like I'm gonna like almost everything he does. And that's what DPR Live and DPR Ian and all them guys kind of do. It's like, a similar vibe throughout. I could be totally wrong. He could show some versatility, but I'm excited to hear more from him because, like I said, every single song that I've heard of his, I'm like, it's got wow factor to me. And it's smooth, and it's hitting a bunch of different elements. So, Oh, I didn't even know you was gonna hit us with this today. My goodness, I'm not even gonna try and guess. I'm just like, I know it's gonna slap.
Yeah.
Would
you recommend us listening to one of his albums?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Which album?
I don't know. They're all good. You could pick any of them.
Okay. I'm just making some notes. Any album.
Yeah. Did you watch Kingdom at all? That show?
No, I haven't. I've seen clips here and there. I'm gonna get to it, but I haven't yet. No.
Oh no, it's fine. There was an instant on one of the episodes where one of the members from the group called him on the phone, and that was like before we knew it was him, and it was just interesting to see him doing his thing, because when we saw him on camera, I'm like, who is this guy? And I'm like, oh, he's a legend.
Yeah, and the fact that they had called him for advice, I knew he was going to be a good artist, because I'm like, bro, they called this guy. I was like, we haven't even done anything from him. And it was like 2 days later we did some songs from him, and I'm like, now I see why they called him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Super cool. Well, hey, do you have any news, anything, any updates for us, any questions, any messages to the world before we go? Or do you just want to leave us with the slaps and that's it?
Did you guys hear about the EXO comeback?
Yes, but remind us, because we get a lot of messages and a lot of people telling us stuff.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Their last comeback, there was less members, but 2 members are coming back from the military, and Lay is coming back. He was doing his own thing for a while, so they're all coming back for this next comeback.
Oh, wow.
I'm excited.
Do you remember the date on that by chance?
No, I don't.
It's coming up very soon.
Very soon? Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's next month.
Well, we'll be on the lookout. You know, we love XO. We got it cropped to where you might not be able to see it, but we got our XO posters up there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Those are our guys. Okay. Well, that's cool.
I'm excited for that too as well. XO are my personal favorite, so can't go wrong with them.
Right.
Do you have a message for the world or anything else you would like to tell us or ask us?
I want, I don't know if this is like too deep, but I was wondering, like, when you were just getting like starting your like careers and stuff, what gave you the push to do so? Like to follow what you wanted to do and not settle.
So I've got a super long story on that, but I'll try to make it short. I studied film in college, but, you know, I came home to a situation where, you know, my family didn't have like a lot of money. So when I came home from college, my mother was a nurse, and I went back to my mother's house, and she was like, I lost my job, so you need to find a job like today. Mm-hmm. And from there, I just went down the path of working jobs outside of my degree and always doing my thing on the side. Like, I was learning how to shoot videos, and I started off small, borrowed my friend's camera, learned how to shoot like music videos and do photo shoots. And then it transitioned into me doing like weddings and commercials for small businesses. And it was always a side thing. And honestly, it didn't become a full-time thing until I was like, okay, I can do this. And I'm talking 7 years of side hustle. Mm-hmm. And it was like, it's not going to be full-time until I decide it's going to be a full-time thing. And that's when I just stepped out and took the leap of, you know, quitting my job and opening this studio and pursuing video full-time. And it didn't turn out the way that I expected, but it's working out. And I guess that's just the way the universe works sometimes, and how God works is like, you don't know what it looks like, mm-hmm. but if you step out and try your best, you really can't fail. There's lessons you can learn, but, you know, the reward is figuring out what you're capable of. So,
mm-hmm. And my short version of that is, I was just tired of feeling unfulfilled. Like, I had reached points in my life that people worked their whole entire life to get to. Like from a salary standpoint, I was making great money. You know, I was in corporate America. And since college football, I just never felt that sense of like fulfillment. And even there, I kind of just felt like I always knew I was different and I wanted to do my own thing. And I wanted it to be around music and I wanted it to be with someone who was like-minded. And there's no one more like-minded than this guy sitting next to me. But one day I just woke up and I just looked in the mirror and I'm like, I'm tired of lying to you. Like I can lie to everybody else, like, but I'm tired of lying to you. And I was like, what am I going to do? Like, it's just time to do something. And then when COVID hit and I was working in a healthcare job and I literally saw someone die, like taking their last breaths, something just came over me. And I was like, I could die today. And I literally was just like, you know what? Like, I got to do something and I don't know what it's going to look like. And I'm going to fight and claw until I figure out what that is. And it just happened to be like, this has just happened to be the on-ramp to that. So it's specifically just that. Like, it's just the on-ramp. Like, my end goal was to never be a reactor. It was just to do something to where I could build a like-minded community of people and ultimately just, you know, help people. And this is just the start. Like, we still want to make films. We want to make our own music videos and everything. And God just works in mysterious and funny ways. Like, he has a very good sense of humor. And I would have never guessed that it would be through K-pop and meeting people like you who genuinely love and share the same types of feelings around the music. And I can't be more thankful. You know what I'm saying? You could look at it as something small as just somebody getting on screen with us and, you know, sharing what we would call a super slap or a banger. But to me, it's bigger than that. It's like an emotional connection each time. You know what I'm saying? Like when we hop off, you're in Utah, you're doing your thing. We're in Ohio doing our thing. But now, like forever, this moment etched in time, when I hear this song or think of this song, like there's going to be a piece of you there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might ask me like, dang, where'd you get that? I'm like, Jenny from Utah. And it's just, those started to compile, you know, Jenny from Utah, Dina from Illinois, you know, Dadiana from Romania, you know, Nettie from the Netherlands. And it got to our hearts. So that's pretty much it in the short version. But I just got tired of lying to myself.
Yeah. And from what you said, like, I don't want, if you got time. And from what you just said, like, that's what, you know, success looks like, period, no matter what you're doing. Because when I say I was doing my thing on the side, it was, I was doing videos with Kevin's Barbershop, and then I was doing videos with the lady downtown in our city, and it just added up so many years of just meeting so many people and doing a good job and helping them out, to where like almost every week somebody would call me about something video related. And sometimes I would turn it down because, you know, I was working a full-time job, and I was like, you know what? I could forever continue to make these small relationships and go in the circle and do it on the side. But until I step out and really, you know, put fear and caution to the side and just do it, it's never going to happen. So, one thing that really helped me a lot was I just started listening. I stopped listening to music I love music so much, and that's how this reaction thing is going. I was listening to music at my job 8 hours a day. Like, I could wear headphones and work all day. Same. And I was like, I've heard everything. This was before K-pop. And I just started listening to personal development. There's a guy named Bob Proctor, and I listened to Bob Proctor for like 30 days straight. And it just, to the point where I felt like I was on fire. Like I could just do anything. I felt empowered. And I was like, you know what? It's time for me to make a change. And then that's where Hired Faculty came from. So, yeah. Hope that wasn't too long.
No, you're good. I'm at that point, I feel like, where like I'm moving out of my parents' house. I'm like gonna start my life soon. So I don't know. I wanted to get your perspective.
Yeah. It's going to be scary, but on the other side of fear is everything you want. Like, it's never as bad as it seems. So however you cope with things, like me, I'm joking all the time. But when I wasn't, and I was being super serious about my life situation, it wasn't helping. But then one day I was just literally sitting back laughing at my life situation, like making it a joke, but like taking it seriously. And you know what I'm saying? Like, once I realized that, like, fear is literally false evidence appearing real. Like, everything that I was configuring in my head was false. And I was like, oh, it wasn't even that bad. You can do anything. And just always believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But it's going to test you. God is always going to make sure that he's going to be like, you sure you want this? Mm-hmm. And if you can stick it out, then you'll get it. Keep that image burned in your mind every day, no matter what happens. Whatever that is that you want to be, just keep it in the forefront of your mind, and you will vibrate on the correct frequency to obtain it. Absolutely. Manifestation.
And you can baby step your way into anything you want to do.
Yep.
The problem is people just don't baby step. You know, it's like, I don't know what to do. Or you get all riled up and fired up to go do something, and you step outside and you realize, I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay, but you have to keep going.
Or somebody will punch you in the mouth like, y'all are weird. Why are you sitting there listening to Korean pop music? Like, if we would have been like, yeah, you're right, we would have still been scrambling as a company. But instead, for once, we finally just ignored all the noise of, like, they don't know what they don't know. Like, Jenny got the slaps and we need them. And I got to do anything to get to them. Did you see me looking at that dumpster for the slaps?
In the dumpster?
You didn't see the video of me looking in the dumpster for the slaps?
The skit we did.
No.
Oh, man. You got to go to our homepage on YouTube of the NCT Dream Hot Sauce album skit.
Wait. I did see it.
Yeah.
Well, I saw it on my feed. I didn't watch it.
You gotta watch it, because I was desperate. I was looking for the dumpster bangers. Yeah. Like, man, can't find them. I ain't talked to Jenny in a minute. But no, you seem like a good kid with, you know, ambition, just to even ask that type of question. So we've built a good enough relationship to, you know, shoot us a message in Discord sometime if you just need some help and guidance, and we got you.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Jenny, we got to get up out of here. Thank you for joining us. Anything else you got for us?
Anything else I got for you?
Mm-hmm.
Question or concerns or information?
I don't know. I might not be back next month.
Hey, do your thing.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine.
Don't feel obligated to us.
Yeah, for sure.
You got us as a friend on Discord. Like, if you need to talk or do anything, just hit us up. Or you got a recommendation, cool. Like, we appreciate how far you supported us thus far. Like, all we ask that you do is just watch on YouTube when you get time. That's it.
Okay, will do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go take care of business.
Thank you.
All righty. Peace.
Next time.
Bye.
See ya.
And when you come up, stay there. You heard?